This week we review the latest fresh produce prices in South Africa and focus on the impact of the cold front on especially the tomato and pepper prices, with potato prices likely to trade slightly lower over the second half of this year. All in this week's episode, so make sure to stay tuned. Hi, I'm Dr. Johnny van der Merwe and welcome to this week's AMT Standard Bank Fresh Produce Market Outlook, all made possible by Standard Bank, Nile.ag, Toyota Ottery and Zimmatic irrigation systems. I want to thank Standard Bank for their loyal support of these videos over the past 3 years. We're glad to announce an exciting new main sponsor of these videos as of next week, so make sure not to miss that episode. Make sure to visit our website at amtrends.co.za to see the latest prices, access the latest reports and get some extra information. You can also view our videos on AMT's YouTube and Facebook channels. But with that said, let's see what happened in the markets over the past week. The rand remained strong over the past week, trading on 17.98 rand per US dollar. The US dollar is still on weakened levels and most analysts expect the US interest rates will not be adjusted upwards, which could hurt the dollar more this week. Brent oil prices stabilized over the weekend after last week's increases and are now trading at $81 per barrel. Investors are waiting for the latest inflation and interest rate figures coming out of the US this week and prices that stagnated as a result. In the vegetable market, the average national potato price stabilized and traded on 81.61 rand per 10 kg bag, while the average class 1 large medium mondial price trade between 85 and 90 rand per 10 kg bag on Nile.ag. Large potatoes are relatively more expensive at the moment due to production conditions limiting its supply. More potatoes are expected, however, on the markets from the middle of August, which could result in slightly lower average prices. Tomato prices decreased by 15% to 8.05 rand per kilogram, with volumes increasing by about 13% over this period. The cold front the past 2 weeks resulted in less tomatoes on the market and thus higher than expected prices. We might soon see significantly higher volumes entering into the market and prices that can decrease significantly towards the middle of August again. On Nile.ag, the class 1 medium round tomato price traded between 12 and 14 rand per kilogram. The national average carrot price traded 7% higher last week on 3.86 rand per kilogram, while the large class 1 price increased to 55 rand per 10 kg bag on Nile.ag. My expectation is still that we might not see significant price movements until the middle of part of November and that prices may stay on similar levels for now. Onion prices remained in its downward trend with the average national price on 84.26 per 10 kg bag. On Nile.ag, the latest class 1 large medium brown onion price traded between 85 and 90 rand per 10 kg bag, with mostly white onions being traded at the moment. We are expecting this price to decrease further as volumes out of Limpopo especially is likely to increase. This broadcast is made possible by Standard Bank, Nile.ag, Toyota Ottery and Zimmatic irrigation systems. Nile's online market makes it possible to order directly from South Africa's leading producers. Producers get the benefit of better price transparency, low commissions and faster payments. Learn more about Nile.ag on their website www.nile.ag and download their latest app. For a journey of a lifetime, let Toyota Ottery help you find your first price. For more information, contact their dealer principal Andrew VM directly on 083 457 8057 and get the best price and service nationwide for the Toyota of your choice. The average pepper price decreased by 10% to 15.69 rand per kilogram, with the green pepper price lower on 13.88 rand. The colder weather had a negative effect on the color varieties, which resulted in lower supply to the markets of red and yellow peppers in the past week or two. Red pepper prices therefore stayed on a higher level of 20.40 rand, while yellow pepper prices increased further to 23.49 rand per kilogram. Other vegetable prices traded as follows. Cabbages traded on R2.66, garlic slightly higher on R66.86, spinach on R4.65, pumpkins on R4.95, while sweet potato prices decreased to R3.71 last week. Looking at the fruit markets, however, the banana price stayed unchanged on R7.15, with this price remaining within a price band since the 17th week of this year. Seasonal trends indicate that this price can stay within this band until the start of November, when volumes will likely be on a lower level, with prices that can increase towards December. Apple prices decreased to R8.66, while pear prices increased slightly to R9.33 per kilogram last week, with both these prices likely to stay in an upward trend for the rest of this year. The latest orange price decreased by 9% to R3.38 per kilogram, but is likely to increase until September due to lower volumes. From October until December, this price is likely to gain significant momentum due to extremely low volumes. Avocado prices decreased to R15.25 last week, but is likely to gain some momentum as we move towards the end of the year and volumes also becomes less. The table grape price traded on R84.18, with the pineapple price increasing to R7.69 per kilogram last week. Zimmatic irrigation systems are built to last. From industry-leading durability and strength to innovative enhancements and advanced technology, every product is designed to be a part of a custom, flexible solution that will best support you and your field. These videos are made possible by Standard Bank, Nile.ag, Ottery, and Zimmatic irrigation systems. I'm Dr. Johnny van der Merwe, and thank you for watching.